Missiles can hit targets. Tanks can crush obstacles. Drones can drop bombs. But in the end, to protect every inch of Indian soil, you need a soldier who's willing to stand on it. The soldier is infantry. India's first attack, India's last defense, and India's strongest shield. On the world's highest battlefield, on borders where oxygen is thinner than hope, in jungles their visibility is zero, in deserts their heat melts steel. There is only one force that keeps India safe. Not machines, not technology, not satellites, but men. Real men. Infantry. In the heart of Madhya Pradesh lies an institution that has shaped the very soul of the Indian Army. A place where discipline echoes louder than words, where courage is not taught but forged. Here the philosophy is simple yet profound. A nation's defense stands strongest when its infantry stands tallest. One of the oldest and most celebrated military institutions of our nation. Cradle of India's finest foot soldiers. Welcome to Infantry School Mhow.
Hello and welcome viewers, you're watching National Security with your host Kriti Mishra, and in this edition I'll take you inside the Infantry School Mhow. This is just not an institution, it's a legacy. It's a crucible where warriors of tomorrow are born, where every step matches with the spirit of bravery, valor and unshakable resolve. Come with me on this unmissable journey.
For over a century, this great institution has shaped the backbone of the Indian Army. It is a temple of transformation. Here young officers and soldiers arrive as learners and leave as warriors, leaders and guardians of our nation's sovereignty. This is the place where character is forged, endurance is tested and leadership is born. The motto, "Follow me," comes alive in every activity, every course, every lesson taught here. The officers and instructors of this school lead not merely by words, but by example, by action, and by personal courage. Infantry School Mhow is known for its rigorous and realistic training. From advanced weapon handling to tactical maneuver, from urban warfare to jungle operations, from night fighting to long-range fighting, every single essential of modern warfare is mastered here. The school continuously adapts to new threats, new technologies and new challenges. It stands at the forefront of innovation, ensuring that our infantry remains prepared for every battle in every terrain.
9mm Asmi. It is the category of this weapon is a machine pistol. The specialty of this weapon is it has been designed in infantry school by Colonel Prasad Bansod in collaboration with ARDE, and now certain limited numbers of this weapon have come into production and they will be inducted into Indian Army.
It is one of the most prestigious and critical military training establishments of the Indian Army. It serves as the central institution responsible for developing infantry doctrine, training officers and soldiers, and ensuring that the infantry, often referred to as the Queen of Battle, remains capable of meeting the ever-evolving challenges of modern warfare. The school is more than just a training center. It is a repository of institutional memory, a lab of military thought, and a crucible of battle readiness. Its contribution to India's military preparedness is immense, shaping generations of infantry leaders who have gone on to lead battalions, brigades, divisions, and even the entire army. The origins of Infantry School Mhow can be traced back to the colonial period. The British Indian Army recognized the importance of having a specialized training institution for infantry units due to the complex and rugged terrain of the Indian subcontinent and the need to train soldiers for diverse operational conditions. Mhow was selected as the site for the infantry training center because of its climate, expansive ranges, and proximity to varied training grounds conducive to field exercises. Over the decades, the institution evolved from a basic training establishment to a center of excellence for infantry tactics and weaponry. Post-independence, the school witnessed a major transformation. The newly formed Indian Army began the process of indigenization, adapting lessons from historical conflicts while preparing for the realities of modern threats from neighboring adversaries.
Besides the weapons and the warfare, the school also teaches the essence of being an infantry soldier. To lead from the front and to fight till the last man and the last round.
The battlefield of today is not battlefield of yesterday. Infantry school has kept pace with the changing world. From drone surveillance to AI-driven simulations, from cyber-aware operations to network-enabled tactics, the curriculum constantly evolves. Urban warfare exercises replicate real cities, rooftops, narrow alleys, multi-story combat rooms. Jungle warfare courses mirror the challenges of Northeast and Central India. Here a soldier learns how to fight in silence, in shadows, in chaos, and emerge victorious. Every firing range here has stories. Every drill square echoes with determination. Every instructor carries the wisdom of battlefields, from Kargil's heights to the valleys of the Northeast. They pass on lessons written not in ink, but in experience, sometimes even in blood. And behind every soldier trained here stands a legacy of units and regiments that have defended India since independence, a legacy of warriors who marched forward when others stepped back, a legacy that continues to evolve with new technology, new threats, and new responsibilities.
Why it is so important to study about the cyber threat and cyber domain and internet? Because the dependency of today's world is so much into internet and the internet's on thing that we can't think about having our life without anything which is not connected to the internet.
But beyond the weapons, the tactics, and the machines, there is something deeper that this school teaches, and that is character. Here a soldier learns to place the nation above self, to stand tall when the world trembles, to carry not just rifle but the trust and hope of 1.4 billion people. And that is the true essence of Infantry School Mhow. And as we walked and covered these corridors of valor, we witnessed the procession, the discipline, and the sheer grit that defines this place. We are reminded of a simple truth: freedom is never free. It is safeguarded every day by the men who are trained here.
Now is what the authority offers. Okay, it is always of that. It is not just this that today I am a leader, I will get up from my chair and I will lead back. There are aspects of leading that only after you have planned that fight unit. That is where the actual thing starts. That is what is going to separate you from a normal human being becoming a leader.
But beyond the rigorous drills and demanding courses, what truly sets Infantry School Mhow apart is the spirit it instills. A spirit of integrity, a spirit of service before self, a spirit of courage that shines brightest in the darkest of times. The alumni of this institution have led battalions in the highest mountains, commanded troops in the harshest deserts, fought insurgency in dense jungles, and stood face to face with the enemy on countless battlefields. Many have earned gallantry awards. Some have made the supreme sacrifice. All have brought honor to the infantry school. Today, as India stands tall as a rising global power, the role of our infantry becomes even more crucial. Modern wars are unpredictable, hybrid, and fast-changing. And yet, one thing remains constant. Victory ultimately belongs to the soldier on the ground. And that soldier is trained here in Mhow. The Army Marksmanship Unit trains elite shooters for national and international shooting events. In fact, Olympic medalists like Rajya Singh Rathore and Vijay Kumar were also trained in this unit. A short distance from these sniper ranges lies another vital component of Indian Army's marksmanship prowess, the Army Marksmanship Unit. Here the focus shifts from combat to competition, where soldiers refine their skills for Olympic glory. The AMU has produced several notable champions like Colonel Rajya Singh Rathore, Vijay Kumar, Gurpreet Singh and Jain Singh. The same soil that trains soldiers for war also shapes them into Olympians. Different battles, different arenas, but the same core, discipline and precision.
I am the world's #1 pistol parachuter in 25 meter sport pistol. Recently, I got 2 medals from Alien WSPS World Shooting Parasport World Cup, where I got 25 meter sport pistol gold medal and 10 meter air pistol bronze medal.
2019 में पहला डेब्यू किया था कोटा वर्ल्ड कप में दिल्ली में, और उसके बाद 2019 में भी मैंने एशियन एयरगन में गोल्ड लिया था, और सैफ गेम्स में 2019 में भी मैंने 1 गोल्ड 1 ब्रोंज लिया था, और काफ़ी इंटरनेशनल में मैंने पार्टिसिपेट किया है। हाल ही 2025 में ही मैंने अर्जेंटीना वर्ल्ड कप में और पेरू वर्ल्ड कप में हिस्सा लिया था, जिसमें मैं 4th पोजीशन में रहा। और फिर मैंने अभी लेटेस्ट अगस्त में मैंने कजाकिस्तान में टीम सिल्वर लिया था 50 मीटर फ्री पिस्टल में, और हाल ही में मैंने अभी 8 नवंबर को ICSR वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप कायरो इजिप्ट में वर्ल्ड चैंपियन का गोल्ड लिया है।
Infantry School Mhow stands as a pillar of strength within the Indian Army's training ecosystem. For decades, it has produced soldiers and officers who embody discipline, courage, professionalism, and tactical brilliance. It continues to evolve with changing warfare trends, maintaining its status as a world-class military institution. The legacy of the school is written in courage of the soldiers it trains, the doctrines it formulates, and the victories achieved through the leadership it cultivates. As warfare becomes more complex, the importance of the infantry school will only grow, ensuring that India's infantry remains potent, agile, and unstoppable. For years, this institution has shaped defenders of our nation, men who walk into danger so that rest of us walk in peace, men who stand guard in freezing nights and burning days, men who write India's security with their sacrifice. Infantry School Mhow, where training is tough, where discipline is sacred, and where every soldier learns the true meaning of these three words: duty, honor, and country. To every warrior trained here, India salutes you.
Primary arm of the Indian Army, and we are the boots on ground. Without us, no wars can be fought and no wars can be. Thank you.
Well, viewers, that's all we had for you in this edition. With camera persons Junaid Iqbal Khan and Ajendra Kumar, I'm Kriti Mishra, signing off for Sansad TV.
To watch more programs of Sansad TV, subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to like and share them.